Federal employees, if you're in your probationary period, you've probably heard the news. The Trump administration has asked agencies for lists of employees currently in their probationary period and directed them to promptly determine whether those employees should be retained at the agency. What does promptly mean? Well, we don't know, but here's what we do know. This has raised serious concerns, and I want to explain what's happening and how you can protect yourself. I'm Shaun Southworth, a federal employment attorney, and I've spent over a decade helping employees like you navigate federal workplace challenges. So let's break this down. Why is the administration requesting these lists? Well, the administration says this is part of a broader review of the federal workforce. But let's be real, requests like this often signal plans for workforce reductions. Probationary employees are particularly vulnerable because they don't have Merit Systems Protection Board rights, which protect most federal employees from unfair terminations. If you're in your probationary period, now is the time to stay proactive because the spotlight is on probationary employees like never before. What is the probationary period? Well, the probationary period is a trial phase where agencies evaluate your performance and suitability. For most federal employees, it lasts 1 year in the competitive service or 2 years in many accepted service roles. During probation, your protections are limited. You can be terminated without the due process rights that permanent employees enjoy. However, you're not completely unprotected. Laws like Title VII and whistleblower protection still apply. And remember, this isn't the only probationary period. There are also probationary period for people who've moved into supervisory roles, but you don't need to worry about this in terms of their order because that doesn't apply here. And generally, if you fail your supervisory probationary period, you don't lose your job, you just go back to your previous position. So we're talking here about the initial probationary period. And why does passing that matter? Well, once you pass your initial probation, you gain what we call MSPB appeal rights, which offer due process. So you have to get notice and an opportunity to respond to allegations against you. You have appeals through the Merit System Protection Board where you can challenge unfair terminations and other covered actions. And it helps with job security. It becomes significantly harder for agencies to remove you without valid reasons. These rights are a huge milestone in your federal career and offer protections that are invaluable. So what do I think probationary employees should do right now? Well, here's how you can protect yourself during this critical period. First, ask questions, but do so wisely. Maybe you want to speak with HR, your supervisor. Knowledge is power, but be mindful. Also, document everything. Keep detailed records of your performance, feedback, and accomplishments. If I were in your shoes, I'd create daily or weekly notes showing how I'd met or exceeded expectations. Also, be proactive, show initiative and commitment. Look for ways to go above and beyond to demonstrate your value. And also stay professional. Your conduct and performance are under scrutiny. Keep everything above board and don't give anyone a reason to question your suitability. Finally, don't psych yourself out. Worrying about worst-case scenarios can sometimes lead to self-fulfilling prophecies. So stay calm, stay focused, and take control of what you can. Let's be honest. If these lists are being compiled, it's likely part of a workforce reduction strategy. But that doesn't mean you're powerless. By staying informed, documenting your work, and showing your value, you can still protect yourself. I hope this has been helpful, and take care. Please feel to follow me for more updates and tips as we navigate these challenging times.